just for fun.
Okay. So I'm so excited to see y'all. Thank you for turning on your cameras. That makes it so much more fun. We're so excited that you are here. Y'all, the opportunity that you have just said yes to is incredible. I mean, not only the timing of this company because we're brand new, but just the uniqueness of what we do. There is no other company out there like this one that, you can literally wear and share the clothes however you like, make this what you want it. You don't have all the weird quotas and minimums and all the things hanging over your head. You have this incredible community. And then you also just have the fact that there is no other company that has combined athleisure and wellness and all the things out there. So welcome. We're so excited for you. Some really quick info about me. I have been with Savvy actually 3 years tomorrow. I joined at the very end of March in 2020. Amber, who's on this call, called me and was like, hey, I need to tell you about this new company. And I told her no several times and eventually was like, you know what, I can sell leggings. Why not? And that led me to being able to, I was a teacher at the time. I left teaching a year later. And now I have 3 teenagers, one in college, one in high school, one in middle school. And so we do the travel sport life. My kids are in band. I'm always driving to see my daughter at school. And I have the freedom now to do that thanks to Savvy. I just kind of get to live my best life and talk about clothes. And so with that, I would love for Jackie to tell you really quick her story, because both of us and Amber have been here since the very beginning. But what is so awesome is we're still in the beginning. And so as you're listening to us share our story and our experiences, I hope that you are thinking about what you want out of this, because 1, we're about to ask you, but 2, y'all, the sky's the limit with what we're doing here. And so you may just be like, oh, well, she got to leave teaching. Good for her. No, the same opportunity happened to me. Like I was just this teacher that was like, I'll sell leggings, whatever. Not a salesperson, didn't have a huge network. I was able to change my entire life. So I'm gonna let Jackie talk about her, and then we're gonna ask you some questions.
I just got chills when you said that. I don't know what it is. Like I can hear these kinds of stories all day, and I don't know where you guys are coming from in terms of like your life and like your level of knowledge with this industry. But I will tell you that no matter who you know that has done something like what Christy has done, what I have done, they all started where you are. They all started like, what the heck? I don't think I can do this. I don't have I don't know many people. I'm an introvert, like super introverted. I'm a homebody. When I started this industry, I said no for 2 years. It was a different company. And when I finally said yes, I did it because I was like, I felt I was in corporate America. My job was great. I had a good salary, but I wanted my time. Like I wanted to be able to decide if I was going to spend a week in the summer hanging out with my kid, or maybe let him go to camp because I don't want to hang out with him. But like I want to be able to have that option. And I felt so freaking stuck. And I did not know that this industry would be the industry that would change everything for me. In fact, I didn't think it would, to be quite honest with you. But I was so tired of wondering, and I was so tired of seeing some people actually do it, lots don't, guys, but like, it's all up to you. It literally is all up to you. And your best business partner is going to be your own mind and your mindset. And that's our job to help you with that. But like I said, I started here in this profession almost 7 years ago. And because of Savvy, when I joined Savvy, that is when I was able to retire myself, because of what we have is so simple, because what we have is so fun. We get to just spread joy, and we have such a unique culture, such a unique product and product line, and everything that we do here is just so simple. We've got you guys, and we have this awesome system that we're plugging you into that we will help you do everything that you want to do here. So I think that leads to a really awesome segue, right, Christy? Like, guys, take out a pen and paper, okay? And if you don't have a pen and paper, just grab your phone and open the notepad. We want to ask you, we're going to give you a minute. We want to ask you, what was it that got you to say yes to Savvy? Like, what was it? Was it because you wear this stuff all the time? Like, I just want, without overthinking it, just write down what it was that you're like, you know what? Yeah, we'll give you a minute. And Christy, I love your lip color. I need that lipstick. Whatever it is, you have to text me.
Sure, definitely will do that. Further proof that what we're doing is genius, because everyone always asks, where'd you get this? Where'd you get that?
Yeah. Yep. I love it. Okay. So go ahead and put in the chat, guys. We would love to hear what drew you here, right? What drew me here was I wear this stuff all the time. I did not think that I would needed to add anything else because I was already with another company. Then I was like, well, you know what? I wear this stuff all the time. I'll monetize it. What the heck? I thought like, oh, it'll be super like casual, whatever. And I was like blown away by how simple and fun this was that I totally was like, peace, like savvy's my thing. What about you, Christy?
And my story is exactly the same. I literally said, sure, why not? I can sell leggings. I saw it as a supplement to my current company I was with. I had just found out I was going to be teaching on Zoom for the rest of the school year because I joined the week of the shutdown in my state. And I just said, you know what? Perfect timing. And it just took off from there. It just started snowballing and I just ran with it.
Okay, guys,
Okay.
what about you guys? What in the comments? Oh, Joy, I love the products and the opportunity to make an income revenue for retirement. Love it.
That. Anyone else? Gym girl. Oh, that's perfection. Share videos and social media. You're going to rock this. Because y'all, everyone literally is wearing these clothes. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter. I mean, from pretty much age 5 to 90, women are wearing athleisure. I love that. Okay, so while y'all are, we'd love for the rest of you to put in the chat while you're here. But next, I want you to think about be home with your daughter. Emily, that's amazing. And you just answered the next question we're about to ask y'all. What is your goal here? And we're not talking about like your first little goal. What is your overall big picture, huge goal that you're almost scared to say because you are probably kind of telling yourself, I just don't know if I can do it. But if I could do it, what would I do here? We want you to claim that. We want you to write that down, put it on your bathroom mirror, put it on your refrigerator, wherever you're going to see it the most. For me, it'd probably be a refrigerator, and just claim it. And we want you to share in the comments, like if you could do anything with this, anything, your wildest goal, what would it be? Emily's already said be home with her daughter. Gina, leave her full-time job. Love that. And y'all, what you're going to realize is your goal is going to change the more you do this. Like when I started, I wanted to pay for a vacation, y'all. I was like, okay, I can share leggings. I'll make enough surely to do a summer vacation later that, in a few months. And that was it, y'all. Like that was as big as I saw it. And then within a few weeks, I was like, holy crap, I could do so much more with this. And that snowballed into me retiring myself from teaching. And, and we can travel with our kids now. We can do so many things. I'm paying for my daughter's college and sorority and car, I'm teenagers, y'all. Life is expensive. And that's what Savvy has given us. And I started with that tiny goal.
Yes. The goals here, guys, are the sky's the limit. So, if you have a hard time like thinking through it, we all do because it's so easy to limit ourselves, right? Like society tells us like what's possible. We see that most people don't do much with something like this, right? It's so easy to talk yourself down from what you really want. Okay. And I just want you to know that literally anything is possible and it's completely your call. You want to make 10K a month so that you can leave your job? Possible. You want to make 100K a month so that you can travel the world and go give to charities and whatever? Possible. Doesn't happen tomorrow, obviously, and it doesn't just happen over time. It happens with practice. It happens with showing up for yourself pretty much daily, guys. You don't need a lot of time to do this business. I built this business with a 60-hour work week. I had another like I sold shirts on the side that had nothing to do with Savvy. And my son was 4, okay? And I'd worked this business an hour a day, just an hour a day. It just takes intention, and that's what we're going to help you with, is like, what do you do? But when you're thinking about your goals and your dreams, right? You know, it is so important. Get as specific as you can. One of you guys, I can't remember who, said like they want to travel. Where do you want to go? You know, where are the first 3 places that you're going to go? Like, that stuff is so great. But also, I want you guys to fall in love, not just with your own goals, but I want you to fall in love with what you have to do to get
Yeah.
there. Because falling in love
And
with the process is so important. Go ahead, Christy.
oh, I was gonna say, and we are going to give you the steps to do that. So I love in the comments, I see that there's several teachers here. Love that. But I mean, there's a common theme of you wanting to come home, you wanting to add more income. And y'all, like Jackie said, it's possible. And what's going to make it possible is what you do daily. And so what we do here is we have created a chat thread for y'all. Okay. And this chat thread is on Messenger chat. Some of you may already be in it. But we're going to put the link in the chat for you to click on. Jackie, if you don't mind dropping that in there. And this is going to be your support group, y'all, as you start working towards that goal. Okay, this group is going to become your first kind of taste of our community, and it's a place where you can ask questions. Anything from sizing to what do I say to my friend? You know, how do I respond to this message? This is a safe place for you to ask all the things. Okay. One of the things that we do here is we learn as we go. So as you are beginning to talk about the brand and share the clothes with people and share this opportunity, don't think that you need to know everything. Okay. You don't have to sit down and watch all the videos and learn all the things and do, because all that's going to do is slow you down and prevent you from reaching that goal. Okay. Because so many times we get overwhelmed. So the teachers on here, you know, like if you sat down with your students and you taught the whole semester's content in one class, your students wouldn't learn anything. They'd be sitting there going, what just happened? Okay. That's the same thing with Savvy. You don't sit down and learn all the things. We just talk about the brand. We just talk about our community and our clothes. And that is as simple as it gets. And so this chat thread, we're going to give you daily activities that will help you do exactly that. Okay. We are going to give you daily activities, and not only that, but daily social media content. Some posts for you to use. I'll give you some story ideas. I tend to do much more in stories than I do in posts. And so you'll have a little of both. It'll give you just practical things that are going to help move your business forward. And on top of that, Jackie, Amber, who is just on here, myself, and Lauren Santagate are going to be there to answer your questions, to give you some coaching. So, you know, Emily, if you're talking to your best friend and she's asking some questions, you can be like, okay, my bestie is asking me these questions. What do I say? Well, you'll have us and other people to help you with that. Okay, so we've created this space for you. Not only that, but we also have given you things that you are going to invite to. So you're not going to have to sit back and go, okay, what do I do? Like, what do I talk about? We have every Thursday night a trunk show. Jackie and Amber do it. And I don't know if y'all have seen it. If you have, you know how much fun it is. It's so laid back. Oh yeah, Amy and Emily have. It's so laid back. They share just some of our top pieces that are in stock right now. It's so fun. There's all these giveaways. It's a really casual atmosphere, and you can like see the other people on Zoom. Everyone's smiling. People have their dogs and kids crawling all over them. I mean, some people are on the ball field still just listening to their AirPods. It's just people doing live talking about clothes. It is so much fun. And so we provide that space for you to invite. Okay. And it's literally as simple as throughout the week, I tell people, hey, Thursday night, we have a really fun virtual trunk show. You need to hop on with me. You're going to love it. Like, that's all I say to people. When people reach out and they say, hey, like your leggings, can I have your link? I'm like, yes, here's my link. Here's some pieces I suggest with it. But let me tell you what, Thursday night, I want you to see more of what we have. And I invite them. It's as simple as that. So you always have something to invite to, and that's a whole lot easier conversation to have with people, right? Like if you have something specific, it's a lot easier. So with that, we've given you those tools, but we also are helping you meet your very first goal, which is getting to S2. And I'm going to let Jackie explain that to you, because these little daily steps, that trunk show and our daily activities and that social media are your first kind of steps to getting to your first paycheck here. And so Jackie is going to show you, we have a graphic that's going to show you exactly what to do.
Yes. Can you guys see my screen? Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So guys, like Christy said, so well, like this, there's so many things that you can do here at Savvy, but at the end of the day, you guys all have really awesome goals. And our job is to give you the tools to get there. Now, you could be completely good with doing this all on your own, because it is that simple. But we're just giving you some, like, it's always easier to know like what to do and where to go when you have people to help you. And so this is our job, and you will have this graphic so you don't feel like you have to write it down. We have it in the chat that you'll be in, and you can print this out. So this is, S2 is like the first big like rank, if you will. Okay. And S2 can be achieved lots of different ways. This is the easiest, simplest way to get to S2. And you want to do that in 30 days. Why? Because you want to make money. You want to make money fast. Your pace is going to determine your paycheck. You could not hit S2 for 2 years if you don't want to, but you guys all shared your goals. So you have goals. So your pace will determine your paycheck. We want to help like light a fire under your cute little Savvy covered butts so that you can get to what you want fast and keep going, because it's fun. And so S2 is our first rank, and the way that you can hit it, one of the easiest ways is to just share Savvy, guys. Is to just share Savvy. You guys are new, right? So we're going to help you with what you can say. But essentially, and Christy will talk through this in a second, but essentially you're going to have people that come to mind, right? That you want to share Savvy with. Like, you had the reasons why why you got here. Well, it's easy. I use it. I wear this stuff all the time. The people that come to mind that also wear this stuff all the time, right? You're going to be like, oh my gosh, Becky, I just partnered with this new brand and I know you will freaking love it. Can I share it with you? And Becky will be like, sure, what is it? And you'll be like, Savvy, have you heard of it? Right? Now you're not being like, oh, like, hey, will you buy something from me? Or you're not being like, hey, join me. Now you can, because the real people that you know like would be freaking awesome at this. You should say that. But your job is just to start a conversation. If you were to see somebody at a coffee shop, you wouldn't go try to pitch them, right? You would be like, oh my gosh, hey, Becky, what are you doing here, right? It's just a conversation. So we're going to help you with that in the thread, right? But like, essentially your job, you just want to start a conversation with the people that come to mind, right? And then from that conversation, you're going to find out what they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I totally want to shop. Like, what's your link? Send me whatever. So you're going to get customers that way. When you get 5 customers, approximately 2 things, when they buy 2 things, that is like when you get like that good customer, right? We want to give them that Savvy experience. Can they buy 1 thing? Sure, of course. But we have a way of helping you always help people get a good experience with Savvy, get 2 things. They can use one of your introductory gift cards, and then that way they're going to get a really awesome Savvy package when they open it. So you get 5 customers. You're also going to find people that are like, dude, I wish I could, but like I have 0 money. I am like, you know, drowning in debt, whatever. Like, oh my gosh, I totally understand. You have that conversation, be like, you might want to look at what I'm doing. Like, no joke, you could get paid for just referring people to the brand that you're going to love. And she'll be like, what? You know, and then you can we have tools. We have a video that you can share. You don't have to be the one that knows it all. In fact, don't. Experts fail. Don't be an expert. We've got all the stuff for you, right? But our job is to just start conversations. You're going to find the people that want to buy. You're going to find people that want to join you. You're going to do it quickly. You're going to hit S2 within 30 days. You can hit S2 in a week. Guys, in 2 days, you could hit it. Okay? Like, I'm just saying, all of y'all are really freaking awesome women that have big goals. Y'all could hit it by Monday. Anybody want to hit it by Monday? Yeah, Gina does. Amy's smiling. I feel like she does. Yeah, you guys, don't let 30 days cap you. Truthfully, you can hit it by Monday. All you got to do is be excited. You don't have to know anything. You don't have to say all the things. Just be excited. People respond to excitement and energy way more than they respond to words. Okay, so that is, we'll give you this graphic. You can print it out. You can color it in if you want to. You know, the teacher, a lot of y'all are teacher and you might love that. Put it on your board, whatever. But this is just like that first GPS point of along the way of retiring, traveling, whatever. You're going to hit this, and then you're just going to keep doing this over and over and over again. And you're going to get, your paycheck's going to grow. Your organization, your team's going to grow, guaranteed. Because this is easy and this is simple and it's fun. Okay, I think that's that.
I love that. And again, of course, teacher in me, to have that graphic, to have that roadmap is invaluable, because it just, when you wake up and you have those feelings of overwhelm, because you're going to have a morning where you wake up. You may have many mornings where you wake up and you feel overwhelmed and you start feeling that doubt, because it's easier for our brains to cling to negativity than it is positivity. Our brains all naturally, it's a human condition, go to what we can't do versus what we can do. So this is something for you to look at your goal and that roadmap every single morning and go, I know exactly what to do. And then, like Jackie said, you just invite people to check out the brand. I look at it as like inviting someone to go to Target with you. Everyone loves Target. Everyone loves Target. Everyone also loves clothes. So you can just have that natural conversation of, okay, I know that you love leggings like I do. Like, we see each other every Saturday morning in the soccer field in leggings. You need to check out these new ones I found. Simple as that. Okay. So who do you talk to? This is what stopped me in the beginning. I would sit there and look at my Facebook friends list and I would start panicking and I would just close my phone and be like, I'll do it tomorrow. Okay. No, we're going to give you exactly not only what to say, but who to talk to. So I want you to get out a piece of paper. And if you're on your phone, you don't have your paper, it's fine. You can do it in the notes on your phone, just number 1, 2, 3, 4. But on your paper, I want you to divide it into 4 squares.
And
So
I actually put in the chat a Google Doc, y'all. And so if you wanted to pull this up, you can kind of look at it and you can print this out too. But yeah, you keep going, Christy, but this is the quadrant.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So these 4 quadrants are going to be your first list. So in the first one, that first square, I want you to write friends. Okay, these are your friends. Like, these are the people that you text, you do life with. Like, when something good happens or you read a good book, you text this person and you say, if you don't read this, we're not friends anymore. Okay. The second one is acquaintances. These are people that they know you, you know them, maybe through someone else, like your husband's friends, your husband's coworkers, that mom you wave to in carpool line, your teacher, your students' parents, like, you know people, but you're not friends. The third is fitness people, which is kind of an awkward title, but these are people into fitness. Okay. These are the people that work out, share the workouts, maybe teach classes. It's the friends that that their fitness is important, it's a part of their life, and they make that clear. The fourth one and the last one are influential people. These are people that know all the people. These are people that if you want to be really nosy and find out something, they're going to know it. Okay. These are the ones that when they take pictures, we know there's people like on social media, they're just naturally fabulous. Or you see them in person and you're just like, does she ever not look amazing? And like whatever they wear and do, people ask them about it. These are your teachers too, y'all. Teachers, we know everybody. Okay. We know everything, no matter how big your city is. In our local little community, we know it all. All right. Our students tell us all the dirt about all their families. Real estate agents, yes. Mortgage brokers, nurses, anyone that is surrounded and involved with a lot of people. Okay. So with these 4 categories, I want you to take a few minutes and jot some names down in those categories. And you're going to keep building this. This is going to not be something you just do today. This is going to be a list you continuously add to. And it's going to help you always kind of stay in the mindset of, who do I talk to? Because as you're talking to one friend, you're going to think, oh my gosh, I need to talk to so-and-so. And you can jot their name down in that friend category too. It's going to help you stay focused and help you remember who you've talked to, who you still need to talk to as you are sharing savvy. So I'm going to give you just a minute or two, just to write down a name or two. And then I'm going to give you just some really practical language, and Jackie is going to help with that too, because her language is also very simple and practical, to kind of just get you started inviting. And then that is it. That's as simple as this is. And go ahead and just drop a 1 in the chat. As soon as you have a name or two in each quadrant, drop a 1 and we'll know that you were ready to keep going. Emily, your baby is the sweetest. Okay, so people are finishing up. Love it. Okay, so while the others are finishing, here is some really simple language that I use for everyone, y'all. I am not one of those. Now, in the very beginning, I would send people like something this long. I tell them all the things about Savvy. I'd be like, we are a new company and and they probably read one sentence and they were like, she's, oh, dear heaven, she's doing one of those things. And they ghosted me, okay? I think about, again, how would you invite someone to Target? You would say, hey, I'm going to Target. Let's go. Right? Like, that's all we do. Same thing I do with Savvy. My best friends, I texted them immediately and I was like, oh my gosh, I just found the cutest new clothing brand. You need to check it out. Okay. That's all I said to them. I was just like, you need to look at this. The people that immediately popped in my brain that I wanted to join my team, that I was like, okay, they would run with this. They would be fabulous. Because I know you have these people. I said to them, I just found this new brand. I've partnered with them. You would absolutely kill this. I want you to, I want you to check it out. Again, that's all I said to them. And that's all I still say. And, they don't know. I'm not asking them to join. I'm not asking them to shop. I just say, I want you to check it out. And that is it. And Jackie, you have really good language too. You also keep it very simple. So you may have some other advice.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same, and that is the beauty, right? Because you're being really bold and direct and bossy, which is very important. Because I know a lot of times, at least for me, when I started it here in this business, I was like, I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to be like one of those people. But it's actually crazy if you can be really bossy, like, dude, you've got to check this out. It actually takes all of that weird, icky, salesy, pushy crap, and it goes away. So if you're like, oh, hey, no pressure, that's weird, right? That's like, you wouldn't say that to a friend going to Target. So just be like, it takes, like I said, it takes practice, right? And that's why we're here. We're here to help you in that thread too. Like, if you're like, oh my gosh, I can't remember what I should say. Just, guys, somebody help me. We got you, right? That's literally what this thread is for. So anyway, be bossy. Oh my gosh, you got to check this out. But you're also being vague. You're not saying, hey, buy from me. You're not saying, hey, join me. You can, though. If there's some certain people that you're like, dude, you got to do this with me, say that. But just when you do that, what happens is it opens them to respond. You're going to be able to know when they're like, oh my gosh, like I totally want to shop. How did you know? Like, do you have ESP? Like, how did you know? Right? Then you're going to be able to know, like, that's kind of the direction that we're going to go. And then we're going to help them shop, right? Sending them the link right away do you ever browse on Amazon? No, you go to Amazon when you know what you want. So we're going to help them know what they want. But the point is, you're vague, you're bossy, and you're bold, and they will tell you kind of which way they want to go. Do they want to shop? Do they want to hear more about the Wear and Share program? We got you. So your job, literally, today is Saturday morning. This is like the best. And you guys, like, let's all just say we're going to hit S2 by Monday, right? Hey, there's nothing wrong with having a big ASS goal that maybe you don't hit. What happens if you have a big ASS goal that you don't hit, but you have it? You applied way more effort to get there than you would have if you're like, yeah, I'm going to hit S2 by 30 days. So let's hit S2 on Monday. What are we going to do? We're going to talk to people. We're going to start conversations. You have that quadrant thingy, right? Write people down, don't write people down. Go and like throw all of the starting of the conversations out into the world. I want to know in the chat, how many conversations do you want to start when you hang up this phone? How many conversations do you want to start before you get your butt out of your chair and go do something else? Put it in the chat. Okay, 10, 20, 4, 50, like literally put it in the chat, because 15, love it, Emily.
Perfect.
Because when you get your butt out of the chair to go do something else, this is going to be something that you're going to then have to come back to, or get to come back to, because it's fun. But seriously, commit to what you're going to do before you leave this chair, your kitchen, whatever it is that you're doing, because then you will be able to have got started. And then you're going to have people respond. And guys, not everybody's going to respond, just so you know, right? Not everybody's going to respond. You didn't say anything wrong. That's just life. They're busy. They're going through the grocery store with 5 kids on their hips, and they, forgot. So I just want you to remember, anybody that doesn't respond, imagine that they're in the grocery store with 5 kids. That's when they got the text message. And that's why they didn't respond. I don't want you to ever, like I said, mindset's your best business partner. You have a choice every single time somebody doesn't respond to you. You can choose, they hate me, they don't want to talk to me ever again, don't ever bring up this again, or they were busy, had 5 kids on their hips in the grocery store and they forgot. Okay. Truly, it sounds so silly, but like, honestly, you're going to have moments the entire time that you're building yourself and growing yourself in this business. You're going to always have those choices, and it really does matter what you choose. So you guys got how many people you're going to message, how many people you're going to start conversations with before your butt gets out of this chair. Awesome. Now, how many are you going to do later today? How many are you going to do in the next 24 hours? So you got 15. A lot of you said 15 before you get out of this chair. How many are you going to do total in the next 24 hours by tomorrow morning? Go ahead and put it in the chat. Okay. Because what's really, really fun, you're going to have all these conversations out there that you've started, and you're going to get some responses, not all, but some. And you're going to come to that chat that we added you to, and you're going to be like, what do I say? And we're going to help you.
Yes, I love that. And here's the thing, guys, these conversations, this is something you do throughout your day. I was like Jackie, when I started this, I mean, yes, I was teaching on Zoom, but I was also lead teacher. I had a lot. I had kids at home that were homeschooling, and they were like in grades way above the grade I taught. So no matter how busy your life is, and then when I went back into school, I was still doing this alongside full-time and all the things. You can do this alongside your life no matter how busy it is. You're at a red light, send a quick message. You see someone in person, invite them. In-person conversations are the most powerful. So don't tell yourself that you have to have hours a day to do this either. No, Jackie and I built this with so little time, and we did it because we were super consistent, and we had that mindset that Jackie said. And guys, y'all, another thing, no's mean no, not right now. I said no, I think 4 times. And I even told her, don't ask me again. Like, I was like, I love this for you. Of course, I said it sweetly, but I was like, I love this for you. I'm so excited for you, but I'm a firm no. But, I'll come to you if that changes. And then y'all, the next morning I enrolled without even telling her. And then I messaged her, and I was like, okay, well, actually I did sign up, and I did like one of the larger packs, and I was like, so high. And she was like, what? So you never know where people are at, and you never know. You're planting seeds, and you're giving them an idea, and they're going to mull over it, and they're going to think about it, and they're going to watch you. So as you're showing up consistently, as you're sharing that social media content we give you, as they see you not giving up and having fun and staying excited, that is what draws them in. So with that, we are going to let you, I see a quick question. Do you message people individually? I do individual, yes. First of all, remember, you're keeping this super casual. You're just saying, hey, you should check this out. And you're not putting any pressure on them. When you put people in a group situation, it adds pressure. And also, my worst nightmare is being added to a group without being asked. So I also am approaching with that. A group chat is like my worst nightmare situation. So yeah, always individual, keep it very casual, very normal. Again, you're just introducing them to the brand and you're letting them decide from there where to go. So with that, we're going to let you get back to your Saturday. If you have any trouble getting into that chat thread, go to your sponsor and then we'll make sure you get in. The resources are pinned. That graphic, I know Jackie reshared it, but they're also pinned. If you click on the title of that chat, there's all sorts of pinned things. And just start inviting y'all and have fun with it. And when those gross thoughts start creeping in, that's when you go to your sponsor and you say, all right, I need a mindset check. That's when you, in the group thread, say, hey, need some encouragement. But what I also encourage you to do in that group thread is be positive, be encouraging, pour life into other people, because this is your community. And so if you come across an encouraging quote, share it. If you have a win, share it. Let us celebrate you. If something is working for you, share it, because you contributing is going to help those other people, because those other people are in the same boat as you. And there is so much support. Talia just said, these are going to become your running friends, like the friends that you celebrate with. So with that, Jackie, is there anything else you want to say before we close out?
No, not really. You guys just, I want you to, well, okay, fine. I do have something. You have homework, okay? I'm not even the teacher, but I want to give you guys homework. Homework number 1, you're going to take your right hand, you're going to raise it in the air, and then you're going to turn it and you're going to pat yourself on the back, okay? Because you guys all just got some really awesome things done for you, for your business. You totally cleared your schedule so that you could listen to this, so you could show up for yourself. Be proud of that. That is a win. Yes, you'll have wins that look like people joining you, that people order from you. That's a win too, but you got to celebrate the activity. And this was a win right here. Okay. Number 2, you're going to go into that chat thread. No, number 2 is actually not that. Number 2 is you're going to do those messages, start those conversations, those 15, whatever your number was, right? Before anything else, right? When we hang up, that's what you're going to do. Then number 3, you're going to go into that chat thread. You're going to introduce yourself and you're going to say, hey, I just started 10 conversations. And then you go on with your day for a little bit.
Love that.
Sound good? Okay, guys. I can't wait to see you guys in that chat thread. We're going to be so excited to welcome you there. And we won't see you for like maybe 10, 15 minutes. Shouldn't take you very long to start 15 conversations. Just do it. Don't overthink it. Hey, oh my God, found this brand. You have to check it out. Boom, done. Next person. Hey, oh my God, I thought of you. I just joined this brand. It's so freaking awesome. You're going to love it. Boom, 2 done. That took 20 seconds. Just do it, then get to the chat thread. Thanks,
Love
guys.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.